SpaceX is doing some remarkable work on Starbase. At a breakneck pace, they are developing, testing, repairing, updating, and growing. All eyes are focused on the upcoming major events, Starship 25, Booster 9, and the anticipation of the FAA's next move. The exciting element, though, is that SpaceX is developing something so revolutionary at the center of NASA's domain that NASA is taking note. They are leading the way into the future of space travel, not merely competing. What do you think happened in Florida? Like many others, do you too feel like NASA feels threatened by SpaceX? Well, to know answers to these questions, stay with us as we delve into the incredible breakthroughs and more. Situated in South Texas, Starbase is the first actual spaceport in the globe. The space community refers to it as the gateway to Mars, and it's where SpaceX constructs and launches their next-generation Starship rockets. Launching dozens, if not hundreds, of Starship flights each month is the aim at Starbase. Even NASA, the biggest space organization in the United States, cannot equal the scope and power of this facility. The largest and most potent rocket ever launched by Starbase made news in April. They are currently preparing for a significant launch in October. As they constantly construct and test new rocket prototypes to make sure everything is ready for upcoming missions, the facility is humming with activity. The SpaceX founder and visionary, Elon Musk, has even more ambitious goals. He desires Starship to be widely used as a means of transportation worldwide. In his vision, a considerably larger network of launch sites than anyone could have imagined is to be established. He plans to open a launch facility in Florida as his first new location by late 2021. SpaceX has begun construction on the second iteration of Starship's Florida launch pad. SpaceX continues to lease the LC-39A pad at the Kennedy Space Center as its new orbital launch location from NASA. SpaceX deliberately delayed the pad's development because NASA was concerned that a Starship failure may put other crucial SpaceX projects, including Crew Dragon and Falcon Heavy, at risk. In just 13 months, SpaceX has accomplished remarkable things, despite the slower pace. They have erected miles of plumbing, built foundations, and altered a massive spherical tank at Pad 39A to hold cryogenic methane. In addition, they have constructed and assembled a second launch tower for Starship the size of a skyscraper, assembled the orbital launch mount, and installed a water deluge system at the OLM's base. In addition, they have built a sizable new storage tank, transported numerous smaller storage tanks, and erected the majority of the OLM's donut-shaped mount off-site. After building the massive steel arms and finishing the launch tower, SpaceX moved them to Pad 39A, mounted them on a wheeled vehicle, and put the structure on the Starship launch tower in Florida. These limbs, which SpaceX staff members adoringly refer to as chopsticks, are an essential component of what CEO Elon Musk refers to as Mechazilla. The launch tower and arms work together to create Mechazilla, a mechanism that can capture, hoist, stack, and fuel both stages of the Starship. When finished, even in windy conditions, the Florida Tower's arms will be able to accurately capture, handle, stack, and unstack Starship along with its super-heavy booster. Constructing the Starship launch tower is a significant engineering achievement. Developing this base construction is proving to be even more difficult for many engineers than building the Starship spacecraft itself. SpaceX will be able to manage its rockets with unparalleled accuracy and efficiency thanks to this amazing system, opening the door for more frequent and dependable launches. Although it's a difficult task, SpaceX's inventiveness and tenacity are making it possible. For SpaceX, the Falcon 9 rocket is a real workhorse. Falcon 9's most recent record to comprehend its significance. Falcon 9 has successfully performed 66 launches by the end of 2022. It broke the record for the most Falcon flights in a single year with the 62nd launch, which was an incredible accomplishment. Near the launch site in Florida, this record was reached near the end of 2022, indicating that a Falcon 9 launch occurred almost every 3.9 days. Compared to 2021, when the average was every 5.9 days, there was a significant increase. SpaceX completed its 10th launch of 2023 by February 12th, its 20th by late March, and its 31st by the end of April, demonstrating this quick speed. Expanding the use of SpaceX's reusable rockets has been a top priority, particularly for Starlink launches. At their busiest launch location in Florida this year, they have streamlined their launch sites for speedier turnaround times, averaging less than 4 days between missions. This efficiency is crucial because crewed launches and Falcon-heavy missions, which usually require longer preparation time, have been handled by their other Florida location. SpaceX's launch pad in California's West Coast has handled 18 Falcon 9 flights. This site is older than its Florida equivalents, having a sturdy rear structure that resembles a vertical gantry structure next to the rocket during the last countdown. When compared to the more efficient operations in Florida, this design complexity results in higher setup times for every mission. These initiatives are a reflection of SpaceX's continuous dedication to boosting launch frequency and operational effectiveness across several locations, opening the door for more frequent and varied space exploration missions. Furthermore, 2 Falcon 9 rocket-powered resupply flights to the International Space Station are scheduled. SpaceX's dedication to promoting space exploration and commercial space endeavors is exemplified by these missions. Apart from the above-mentioned missions, SpaceX has 2 major resupply trips to the International Space Station scheduled for the near future. One will make use of SpaceX's Dragon cargo spacecraft, and the other will launch a Northrop Grumman supply ship into orbit. With the retirement of their Antares launcher, this initiates the first of at least 3 Northrop Grumman resupply flights using SpaceX rockets. In addition, the Missile Defense Agency intends to use a Falcon 9 rocket to put the hypersonic and ballistic tracking space sensor mission into orbit later this year. This state-of-the-art sensor is specially made to detect and track hypersonic missiles because of its increased sensitivity. Due to their smaller heat signatures than bigger, long-range ballistic missiles, these missiles pose special hurdles for current missile monitoring satellites to detect. SpaceX's growing involvement in both commercial and defense space operations is highlighted by these future missions, which showcase their adaptability and sophisticated capabilities in delivering diverse payloads into space. What do you think is going to be the next surprising thing by SpaceX? Do share your views in the comments section below. If you enjoyed watching the video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel.